Washington, ghost-like objects dart across the radar screen at the CAA Traffic Control Center at National Airport for several hours, traveling more than 100 miles an hour. Air Force jet fighters spend several hours chasing the objects plotted on the radar scope.
Something else is out there.
There's something else out there, okay.
Of all the banks and braes of bonny Scotland, none holds more fascination than the murky waters of Loch Ness.
Tell me, do you think there is life on other planets?
Well, I'm not quite sure, but I suppose there would be.
No, he seems definite. You seem
Definitely.
definite. How do you see this life and where?
Oh, I've seen a flying saucer.
Blackwater Media presents Darkfall. Real-life encounters with the paranormal and the unexplained. A few weeks ago, my wife and I took our son with us on an impromptu shopping jaunt for some new furniture. We'd been browsing dining room furniture and decided to make it to the furniture store before it closed. When we walked into the store, we were immediately approached by the salesman. As we were greeted, a very unusual, strong, and dark feeling instantly came over me. Now, I need to tell you something about myself here. I'm a very detail-oriented person, so I always take notice of people, especially clothing, body language, face, eyes. At the same time my brain was processing the environment and the first impression of this salesman, I very quickly noticed his eyes. His eyes could not have been any blacker, and once I noticed that I was having difficulty seeing any whites in his eyes, I was left speechless. My wife and I, both being in management, have never had a difficult time handling or dealing with any type of person. However, on this particular night, I couldn't even speak and was forced to turn around and walk away. I could only communicate by pointing to my wife so that she would catch on that there was some real, weird, crazy shit going on. After turning to walk away, I quickly grabbed my son's hand and started walking around the store. I did notice that the conversation between the salesman and my wife was very, very short. His questions and comments seemed emotionless. I could sense my wife trailing behind me and my son. Shortly after, my wife came to me and said, "Let's get the hell out of here. And I mean right fucking now." As we walked from the very back of the store to the front, the salesman followed us very awkwardly. Once we both got in the car, we both said at the exact same time, "Did you see his eyes?"